Hi guys, it's Joanna here, and today I want to share with you guys how you can apply your false lashes like a pro. I know this is a struggle for so many of us out there. Guys, this was a big struggle for me for years. I'm telling you guys, years. So I'm gonna share with you guys the tips and tricks that really helped me be able to apply my false lashes like a pro. And for sure, by the end of this video, let me tell you guys, you're gonna know how to apply your false lashes. You're gonna know. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, tip number one. This one is a basic. You need to use a small compact mirror. Forget about using these big mirrors that stuck on the wall. That one is not gonna do you any favors. You need to use a small compact mirror. Guys, for the longest time I used to apply my lashes looking directly at a big mirror that was stuck on a wall, and that never ever worked for me until I started using a small compact mirror and looking down into the mirror, not straight up but down into the mirror as I was applying my lashes. It's a game changer, guys. It's a game changer. Next tip I'm gonna give you is even before you start applying your lashes, you have to prep your actual lashes, the ones God gave you, by putting some mascara. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do right now. Looking down into my small compact mirror, I'm going to apply my mascara. Basically what this helps with is it helps your natural lashes and the false lashes blend well together, such that there's no like difference, or it's not easy to tell where your natural lashes end and where your false lashes begin. You know how sometimes you can wear false lashes and then you can see where the false lash is and then where your eyelashes are. We don't want that. So mascara is gonna solve that problem for you. Okay, now let's get into the gist of this video, which is the lashes. These are the lashes I'm gonna be using. These are in the style Celeb by Joanna Cosmetics. So the first thing usually when it comes to applying false lashes is measuring the lashes and cutting off any excess. It's not a given that false lashes are gonna fit your eye, because I mean, like, we all have different shapes of eyes, different sizes, so the lashes can't be one size fits all. So what I'm gonna do is, while looking down into my compact mirror, I'm going to just place the false lash over my real lashes on the lash line and see if it fits, right? And I think this actually fits me perfectly. That's not always gonna be the case. Some lashes will be too long, and in that case what you want to do is cut the end of the lash, not the beginning. As much as possible, you need to try not to mess with the beginning of the lash, because it can ruin your whole lash. So if the lash is too long, like maybe if it was like that, then you have to trim the edge of the lash so that the lashes fit you perfectly. As for where the lash begins, I think that's more or less up to you. I usually start it like a third into, does that make sense? Like a third. You can't start your false lash there. That's actually gonna be so irritating on your eyes. So I usually leave a bit of room in the inner corner, and then that's where I start my lash. So now let's get into the actual application of the eyelashes. Now you're going to need glue. You can use whatever glue you're comfortable with using, as long as it's lash glue, not wig glue or super glue. It needs to be lash glue, because the area around your lashes, your eyes, is really sensitive. So lash glue is made in such a way that it won't affect, you know, your eyes and your lashes. So don't use wig glue, don't use super glue, don't use Prit glue, no office glue, lash glue, guys, lash glue. So whatever kind of applicator your glue comes with, you want to just apply a nice layer of the glue on the lash. Let me come closer. So that's what I'm doing, directly on the lash band, because this is what's gonna go on your lash line. So now I'm gonna give you guys a life-changing tip. This is the tip that helped me start applying my lashes for real, like a pro, for real. If you don't take any other thing from this video, this one tip is gonna change your life. Dramatic, but yes. So once you've put your lash glue, let it sit on your lashes for about 30 seconds to a minute, guys. 30 seconds to a minute, depending on where you are. You know, us guys who are here outside of Nairobi, it's cold here where we are, so for me I do a minute. But if you're in the coast or even in Nairobi, 30 seconds is good enough. Point is, you have to let the lash glue sit. If you put the lash glue on the lashes and then directly go ahead and put it, it'll keep sliding and you're actually gonna have such an unpleasant experience. So give it time until it becomes like tacky, you know, sticky. That's when you're gonna put the lash on your lashes. Okay, I think 1 minute is done. So again, guys, remember, when you're applying your lashes, you're looking down at your small compact mirror rather than, because you could use a compact mirror and it's straight like this and you still won't get like the best result. But when you're looking down, you're really able to see what you're doing. I think my lash glue by now is nice and tacky and ready to go. So now we're gonna get into the actual application. Now you can hold the lashes just with your fingers, which is basically what I usually do, but some people also use tweezers or lash applicators. If you want to be fancy, you can do that, or if you feel like your hand is a bit shaky, then you can use your lash applicator or tweezers. But for me, I feel like fingers is just what works for me. So looking down at, let me actually come closer. Hi. So you're placing your lash on your lash line above your lashes. So you're not putting the false lashes on your real lashes. Guys, when you're removing them, they'll all come out together. All of them. You'll be left with nothing. So you want, lash line is this, you know where you put your eyeliner? Right there. So it's your lash line above your real lashes, right? And I'm gonna apply the lashes looking down at my mirror. It's really gonna help you be able to see this lash line that I'm talking about. So usually I start by placing down the middle of the lash and then the outer corner of the lash, and then I finish with the inner corner of the lash. Because you've given time for the lash glue to dry, it's sticky, so it's so much easier for you to work with it that way. If you feel like you've placed the lash badly, you can always lift it, move it a bit. So guys, I have put, I'm just gonna repeat again, I've put the lash above my real lashes. I haven't stuck the two together. I've put it on the lash line right above my real lashes. I've seen some people doing it under, but that's like advanced. You and me, I'm not there yet. I am not there yet. So I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side, looking down into my compact mirror. I start by sticking the middle, and then I do the outer corner, and then I do the inner corner. One of the major keys is really trying to make sure that you place the false lash on the lash line. Don't place it on your eyelid, because then you'll see your lashes, then there'll be a space, then the false lashes. So try and put it, as you know, on the lash line completely. Now the next step is actually gonna help you be able to make sure that the lash is completely on the lash line, which is to use either a lash applicator, tweezers, or even your nails. I like to use this lash applicator or tweezers. I feel like it just helps me a lot better. And what I'm gonna do is literally press my real lashes and my false lashes together. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. Let me come still even a bit closer. So I'm literally pressing down the two together so that there's no space at all in between them. I suggest you use your tweezers, lash applicators, or your nails to press the false lashes and your real lashes together. Once you've given the lashes a bit of time to sit, to just, you know, for it to dry a bit more, the glue to dry a bit more. Otherwise your lash applicator will stick onto your glue, then, you know, your lash will come out, and then you'll just be like, you know what, I don't need false lashes, okay? So give it time, and then now press the two together, and that really makes sure that there's no space in between your real lashes and your false lashes. Boom, guys, boom. That's it. That's actually it. If I could give you one more tip, I would say do your eyeshadow before you put on your lashes. Reason being, sometimes the eyeshadow can get on top of the lashes, and then when you close your eyes, like, your lashes are not black anymore, they have like CG gold and yellow and they just look a bit off. So do your shadow first if you're doing eyeshadow, and then do your lashes after to avoid a mess. I hope you guys have learned something from that. I'm gonna leave you guys with one more thing just to encourage you, because you might do this once, twice and give up. Don't give up. It takes practice. Like anything else in this world, it takes practice for you to master this. Guys, I have been trying and failing and practicing how to wear lashes for years, and I'm not saying it's gonna take you guys years, because luckily I have shared with you guys these tips that I wish I knew years ago. If I knew them years ago, by now, like, I would have been wearing lashes like a pro for years, but I didn't know these tips. So if you follow these tips and practice, I'm telling you guys, by the fourth time you're wearing the lashes, you're gonna have gotten it for sure. So just keep practicing and don't give up. Don't feel like, this isn't for me. Just, if you really want to wear the false lashes, then just keep practicing, and you'll shock yourself. You will shock yourself. Okay, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you have any more tips that you'd like to add, then just add them in the comments down below. Thank you guys for watching.